Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel. Today is another day of quarantine, messy hair. I don't want to talk about it. So don't talk about it. Don't fucking do it. Okay, moving on. You probably saw the title when you clicked on this video and you wanted to know what are my wish list plants. So today I have my handy dandy composition notebook and I'm going to take you through what my current wish list plants are. Let's get started. A disclaimer, a couple disclaimers actually. This list is in no particular order. I kind of just really want all of these plants. None of them are at the top of the list and none of them are at the bottom of the list. So yes. And then also, all pictures that I put here, I do not own the rights to, and therefore, please, whoever owns them, do not sue me. I would appreciate it. It's not like I'm making any money off this video. I have 11 subscribers. Also, let's talk about that for a second. I had 12, and then I posted a video, and now I have 11. Whoever that 12th one was, kind of done. Kind of like, let's just get started. So I am going to be putting pictures here of plants that, of the plants that I list. So let's start off. I'm going to start off with the string of hearts. So this is a plant that kind of trails off the pot. You know, it can be put on like a higher surface or it can be like used as a hanging plant. And I think that it's just really beautiful. I think it gives me string of turtles vibes, but I don't have the best of luck with peperomia, you know? It kind of just looks like string of turtles, but like in a different shape, if you get what I'm trying to say there. And yeah, I really think it's absolutely gorgeous. And if anyone wants to send me a cutting, don't be shy. Okay, so the next one, this is actually a pretty controversial one in my mind. I want, well, at least to me, I want a medallion calathea. And let me explain to you why this is huge for me. I hate calathea. I hate them. All of them. Every single one. I hate them all. They're disgusting. I despise them. This may be an unpopular opinion, but I hate calathea so much. But the first time that I saw a medallion calathea in person, I was like, I need that. Like, I need that plant. Of course, I couldn't afford it, but I need it. I just do, you know? I think it's the only calathea that, like, gives me a different leaf shape. Like, most, you know, Marantas, they all have, like, the same leaf shape. Calatheas, they all have, like, at least pretty similar leaf shapes. But when I saw that there was a calathea with a really strange leaf shape, I was all over that. So yeah, that's the medallion calathea. Okay, the next house plant on my wish list is actually the Alocasia Polly. And I know this is kind of a not so rare of a plant, but I do own an Alocasia. It's actually an Alocasia Mayan mask, which is kind of rare, I guess. Not many people own it, but that could be because it's pretty difficult to care for, although mine's putting out a new leaf. But yeah, so the Alocasia Polly is like really shiny, and it still gives you like the arrowhead, you know, the arrowhead vibes that most Alocasia give you. Sometimes you see an Alocasia and you're like, is that actually an Alocasia? Because like it kind of looks like a circle, and I'm not really down to have an Alocasia that looks like a circle. Like, even, like, the dragon scale, which I'll put a picture right here of that as well. Even the dragon scale Alocasia is kind of, I don't know, I just don't like it, you know? It's just a little too circular for me. And I also think that the growth pattern of Alocasia is really cool. I really like the way that Alocasia, you know, they grow a leaf and lose a leaf. It's so I just love it. It's so good. Because it stays compact almost, you know? It doesn't like overgrow your entire house like a philodendron or a monstera would. You know, it doesn't, yeah. Speaking of philodendron, the next plant on this list is the philodendron burl marks. And here is why I love this plant. It gives me hardcore alocasia vibes because it has like the arrowhead vibes. I really, really like plants that give me the arrowhead vibes. So yeah, and it isn't that rare to find. I just, once again, cannot afford anything. So if anyone wants to send me a cutting of any of these plants, I mean, I'll link my Instagram down below. You know? So yeah. And now, in the famous words of Jenna Marbles, welcome to the Hoya section. Yes. We are in the Hoya section. Let me start off by saying, when I first got into houseplants, I hated Hoya. Hated. And to be honest, I still don't own one, but there are a lot of them that I want. The issue is, I want Hoya that aren't necessarily readily available, you know? They're kind of more rare to find, and you probably have to find them online. If you're lucky, if you're really, really lucky, you're gonna find one in a nursery, and maybe even in a big box store for some of these. But yeah, let's just get started in the Hoya section. So the first one that I really, really want is a Hoya carrii. And I know there's like a whole thing on like the internet where like if you sell a single leaf, it's not gonna do anything. So I kind of am waiting to find like a full plant. I'm kind of like waiting to see if I can find something that has like maybe 2 or 3 leaves, maybe even 4. The issue is I am broke and cannot spend any money on anything. At least not like over $20, but that's, you know, that's just my financial situation. The Hoya, yeah, as you can see, the Hoya carrii is in the shape of a heart, and most leaves, when you say they're heart shaped, the petiole goes into the leaf at like the this part of the heart. When you have a heart in this part of the heart, I really like that the petiole on these Hoyas come out of the tip of the heart rather than the that part of the heart. I know you have no idea what I'm trying to say here, but you catch my drift. Another plant that I really want is the Hoya compacta monoloa. And this plant is so rare. So ungodly rare. It's not even funny. I actually saw Plant Me Ashley has one of them. I may or may not have DM'd her about it. So I got this giant Monstera deliciosa the other day, and I was like, oh my gosh, Plant Me Ashley, look at my plant. And then she was like, oh my gosh, I'm so jealous. And I was like, how can you be jealous? You literally have a monoloa. How could Plant Me Ashley be jealous of my Monstera when she has a monoloa? And she has a begonia melanobulata, which is another plant coming up on this list, but we'll get there. Okay, and then the next plant is a Rhaphidophora tetrasperma. And I've actually seen that a lot of people don't have very good luck growing these plants, but I think maybe I can do it. Maybe. I do have a humidifier. It doesn't do much. It raises my humidity from like 35 to like 38, which I guess it could be worse, but you know. Okay, so now that we're done with my wish list plants, which you saw here, we are going to talk about a very controversial opinion on a plant. My hate Monstera deliciosa albo borsigiana. I know. I know, it's really, really scary for some people to even like hear those words come out of people's mouths. But here's the thing. I love the way the leaves look. I love that it's like a variegated monstera. But I hate the growth pattern. The growth pattern reminds me of a Milano Ballata. But here's the thing. The leaves aren't pretty enough for me. You know, they just aren't. Here's what I'm going to say to you. I think that a regular Monstera deliciosa has the same kind of growth pattern as a Syngonium arrowhead vine, which I actually have one right here. This plant is going to grow upwards and grow many, many more leaves upwards until it finally decides that it wants to vine out. And that is the same growth pattern that a Monstera deliciosa has. After it grows up and gets a good amount of leaves on it, it starts to vine out in a couple different directions, just like my current one is right now. Here's the situation. Monstera albo borsigiana, you know what it does? It just vines. Just like when it starts growing, it vines. And I hate vining plants. Well, that's not true. I have a pothos right here, but I hate the way that looks. I hate how, like a lot of people have to put them on a moss pole, and I do not like the look of a moss pole. Okay, I understand you're all probably a little distraught here. You're probably a little unhappy, but just go watch Harli G and Plant Me Ashley, and you will find peace, because I'm pretty sure they both have Monstera alba borsigiana. Oh, and Kaylee Ellen. Watch Kaylee Ellen. She has a lot of them. Okay, so that is all I have for you today. Thank you for coming to my channel. Thank you for watching my video. My Instagram is dr.phil.odendron. I will put how you spell that right here so that you don't get confused if you want to find my situation. And I will probably try to post more on here as much as I can. And yeah, maybe next time we'll do a plant tour. Okay, guys, so leave me a comment below. Tell me what is your favorite wish list plant out of my wish list, and then also tell me what is your top wish list plant, because I want to know what are you guys like the same as me? Are you guys like a little different than me? Do you guys really want that alba borsigiana? Like, what's happening here, you know? So yeah. Leave a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe if you want to. Let's get it back up to 12, because whoever that 12th person was decided that I wasn't cool enough for them. So yeah, okay, thank you so much, guys. See you next time. Hi, it's voiceover Taylor here telling you that I am officially famous, because here's Harli G liking and commenting on my post, and then watch this. Plant Me Ashley did it too. Look, a comment and a like on my post. What the hell? I did tag them. Bye, guys.